When we talk to leaders about AI, the conversation is shifting from, can we use it, to, are we ready for it? True AI readiness isn't just about having the tools. It's about having a responsibility framework in place. In this brief, Kristen and Aaqib look at why security and innovation have to be built together to prevent unintentional data exposure. Let's go to the brief.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Byte-Sized Briefs. I'm joined by Aaqib Afzal. He is our senior cloud engineer here at Forteller, and we're going to jump in to talk about a very hot topic around AI and AI enablement. A lot of small businesses are excited to leverage AI to get some efficiencies and scale, but Aaqib, what are some of the things that they should be worried about or mindful of?
Yeah, that's a superb question. So, one of the most common mistakes that I've seen when it comes down to this AI push is that sometimes the AI vendor is handling a lot of the security mechanisms for you. Just because a tool says that it's really secure and safe to implement throughout the overall lifecycle doesn't mean that the overall implementation is correct, such as where the data is hosted, who's accessing it, right? So it's always best to do a thorough analysis of your security posture and make sure that you're not trusting any kind of stranger with your sensitive data.
I think I hear that a lot. People assume that if they're with a particular level of an LLM, then it's safe and secure because there's protocols in place, but it doesn't always mean that everything is safe and secure, right?
Absolutely, 100%, because there's a lot of nuts and bolts to this, right? You have to assess the overall just, information security mechanisms from different layers and perspectives and make sure that there's no room for data leakage. Nowadays, we see a lot of employees using AI tools on their own. And sometimes, the companies are not even knowledgeable about this, right? And once there's no guardrails or security mechanisms for an overview, this could cause issues in terms of security data leakage. So that's really significant to keep an eye on.
I know a lot of people are excited and they just jump right in. So having those guardrails is really important.
You have to ensure that you're not inputting any kind of customer data or internal documents on any LLM, whether it's open source or it has an enterprise model associated with that, because that could have a major risk to the company reputation if any of that information is output in a malicious manner. So it's really important to keep that in consideration.
Yeah, I see that people will shy away from using those tools in general because they have that fear and that risk. And I think having those protocols and those guardrails in place is what enables people to still leverage those tools, but ensure that they're doing that in a safe and secure fashion.
You have to keep the overall process flow in terms of encryption and the compliance requirements and the overall workflow from an information security standpoint whenever you're working with any AI tool. It's really important that the employees have dictated documentation that they could follow that informs how to use AI in the most secure manner.
I know we've helped a lot of the customers with this to where security and innovation should be something that works together. And that's a large part of what we do here. Thanks for joining us, Aaqib. I know that we've really just scratched the surface on this topic. And so I can foresee that we do a full briefing room session around some of the warnings, pitfalls, and opportunities that AI has to offer folks.
Really looking forward to it. Thank you, Kristen.
As you just heard, the difference between a successful AI rollout and a risky one often comes down to the guardrails you set today. At Forteller, we're focused on AI readiness, helping you build a foundation where responsible use is the default. If you're looking to assess your own organization's readiness, let's connect.